don't feel British, and the end's drawing near. They divided the right while the numbers kept rising. Time to stop the talking. It's time for deciding. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore or be no more. Millions must go, send them back where they came. You must speak English, we don't care for the game. No more excuses, speak English or get out. Learn our traditions, don't force us to learn yours. Respect our culture or head straight for the doors. This is Britain, we don't bow to foreign laws. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore or be no more. No more grooming gangs, no more two-tier rules, no more foreign flags flying over our schools. Put Britain first, protect our kids and our land. If you won't stand with us, then you don't understand. From the 4 nations, one people, one flag in the sky. No more division, it's do or it's die. No more talking, no more fear. The hour is late and the moment is here. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Millions must go, send them back to the shore. You must speak English or you're out the door. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more.
Right, lock and load the next track, and then we'll have a chat. Okay. I like to get one in the barrel, in the chamber, ready so I can just click play. Yeah, that was a great video this morning by Dino Bain. If you, well, I don't know if you had a chance to watch it in full, go over to his channel. It is excellent. I'm really jealous of that guy, the way he can put together great videos so easily. Don't seem to have any script at all. He just talks and he just gets, well, he gets straight to the point and he gets the information across. The guy is good, no doubt about it. I don't give a shit what part of the world he lives in, so long as he gets quality information like that out. What do you think about Tommy Robinson then? He's a twat, isn't he? Thinks I'm a wanker. Served my country 12 years. Okay, I had a great time doing it. Singapore, Hong Kong, Mombasa. These were fun places. Okay, there was a few bad times. Aden, Ulster, Hong Kong riots. Yeah, I had to pay a price. But the rest of the time, it was bloody marvellous. Yeah. Rat poison, yeah, a liberal. I think I can't think of a word bad enough to describe Tommy Robinson. I mean, and he gets, anybody else think he's getting, morning Joe, great to see you. Anybody else think that Tommy Robinson is getting more and more hysterical as the day goes by? I mean, the more people wake up to him, the more hysterical he gets. I wonder what he's going to be like by this time next week. I mean, he's frothing blood now, isn't he? Yeah, or he's frothing something. Oh dear. Yeah, he should stop going to the toilet with his mate Charlie, shouldn't he? Yeah, it's funny to watch. Somebody had a go at me the other day. And they said I'd speeded up his video. I hadn't speeded it up. I hadn't speeded it up at all. It was just Tommy being Tommy. It may well have been, thinking back on it, that perhaps the original source had speeded it up a bit. But he didn't look much different to what he normally does. Wankers. And his hypocrisy about caring about the white race. He doesn't give a shit about the white race. All he cares about is what's in his wallet. And he doesn't care where that money to fill his wallet comes from, does he? You think so, Top Deck? Does he know the jig is up, or is he too stupid? Yeah. I tell you what, I wouldn't... He's past his sell-by date, isn't he? He's past his sell-by date. What happens when something's past its sell-by date? Well, the people who own that product throw it away. I know I do. Mind you. I've eaten stuff that's months out of date, years out of date. Yeah, they throw it away when it's past its sell-by date. Perhaps they're going to need good morning, Kerry. Perhaps they need a martyr. God forbid anything terrible should happen to Tommy. But the people he's involved with do terrible things to each other to gain sympathy around the world. Still haven't figured out to work out my dash cam. I keep fiddling with it. One day I'm going to switch it on. No. Anyhow, that was Tommy there. He was beyond. I tell you what, I think let's go get a bit of that clip. Let's get a bit of a clip. I've sent you a mail message, Kerry. And I look forward to your photographs with your badges on. Yeah. Lee sent one in. He is struggling, Welsh nationalist. Did I tell you my wife said thank you for the well wishes? Well, we'll have to see how it goes. She's going to be fine. I know she is. She's got to be. I can't cook. Oh, dear. Yeah, but she says thank you for your well wishes. Right. Let's go have a look at a little bit of Dino Bain's clip, is there? Yeah, let's go and have a look. See if I can get it here and share this. Right. Yeah, we got that him. Excuse me, rat poison. That's an unusual name. Okay. Okay, Kerry. No rush, no problems, no sweat. Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to come in so I can speak about private correspondence. Well, nothing is private, is there? Nothing's private. We know that they read our emails and our whatever else we do. You just got to be so careful what you send. Seriously. Because they read it. And I've had a few, and I thought, oh, careful, guys, careful. You're on very thin ice. You're endangering yourself, and indirectly, you endanger the channel if you say some of the things that are in your art. I can understand what's in your art. I feel the same. But we don't live in a free country where you can express yourself, do we? We live in an occupied country. Have a look at our security. All the security firms, they're not British, are they? They're not the same color as you or your family. No, they're alien occupiers. We are living in an occupied country. We've got an hostile government in the same way that, say, Vichy France did during the Second World War. Thing is, though, the relationship in Vichy France between them and their occupiers was actually quite cordial. Yeah, it was actually quite cordial. Those who occupy our land hate us. They hate us. Seen that video over on Paul Joseph Watson attacking that veteran, the one you spoke about, Joe, the one you sent me the link about. Yeah, I'll do a video about that today. What they done to that veteran. Well, leave out the fact that the man was a veteran. That's neither here nor there. What they did to that man was criminal. And those police, they're not police. They're monsters. They need to be punished. And when I say punished, I mean 20 years in prison apiece. They were disgusting. Right, let's go check out this bit of video clip.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So with the Henry Nowak case, there's been a lot of people that find it uncomfortable. Listen to what he says about Nowak and Sikhs, and let's see if that resonates with you.
A little rant. Is it a little rant? I just think it's important. Look, a horrific murder. And I'm going to get a load of backlash on this from wankers, yeah?
Wankers, eh? Wankers. Anyone that disagrees with Tommy Robinson is a wanker.
Murder of Henry by a Sikh, yeah? That man doesn't represent Sikhs. He wasn't religiously taught to do that murder. He's betrayed.
Okay, I'm not going to get hyperbolic, but that's immediately this whatever this is, this diatribe by Tommy Robinson has got off on the wrong foot. No one ever said that one man represented all Sikhs.
Okay, yeah. That's what Tommy Robinson thinks of you, thinks of me, thinks of the British people. Yeah. We know he's a grifter. We know he's a liar. We know he's a coward. Remember him? I can't forget him, see, standing on top of that tank, holding an SMG. Probably wouldn't even know how to clean it or strip it down. Saying he's a Zionist and how much he loves Israel, and how if there was a war, he'd fight for Israel. Well, there is a war. Yeah. South Lebanon, Iran, there's a war, Tommy. Go, fuck off. We've offered to pay for your flight. You won't go though because you're a coward. You'd rather ponce around on your luxury trains with the likes of Lawrence Fox and his slappers. Yeah, that's your style, isn't it? Or be driven around in your Bentley. Yeah. I wonder if there's, you know, when Tony Blair was caught cottaging, do you remember Tony Blair? You can't forget him. He was a warmonger, wasn't he? He was caught cottaging. Cottaging is what male homosexuals do in public toilets. Yeah, Tony Blair was caught cottaging. I think he was prosecuted under his name. What was it? And you begins with an L, Lindsay, something like that. Lyndon? No, I can't remember. Yeah. Tommy likes to hang around in toilets with his friend Charlie. And Lawrence, yeah. What happened to Lawrence Fox? He's gone to shit, hasn't he? He really has. Oh, Kerry, I like that one, Kerry. Linton, thanks, noob. Yeah, Lennon. Well, it's good we can have a laugh at it, isn't it? It's good that we can have a laugh at it. But Dino Bain was brilliant there, wasn't he? Dino, brilliant, was Linton. It was something like that name. Anthony Linton. Joe's got it. Joe has got it. Anthony Linton. Yeah. Right. What should we do? We've had a bit of that. Let's have a look at this John Harrison again. He put these... He put these tracks up for us. We never really play them. Let's give one of them a go now, is it? So there he is there. So we got Raising the Colours, Welsh and Proud, Sons of Tyrone, In the Art of the Black Country, Folk of Scotland, You Want Rock and Roll. In the Art of the Black Country. Come on then, let's try it In the Art of the Black Country then.
Look around for yourself and see at the skills of past industry. And in its place, this digital age, computerized screens, it's all the rage. But all the roots that you have sown, the future will never outgrow. Echoes of hammers on iron and stone in every heart. You're never alone. So smile, you're living in the heart of the black country. You are a part. What our ancestors built at the start, it will never be taken apart. Travel around with your folk and glee. At all landmarks you will see our culture, it cannot change to any patriot. They understand wherever you go, whatever you do, the roots you have sown will flourish like new. The valleys deep and fields so wide in the heart of the black country, we take pride. So smile, you're living in the heart of the black country. You are a part. What our ancestors built at the start, it will never be taken apart. Despite it all, no matter what they say, our pride will remain until our dying day. Your here, your tombstone is your bread. So know your roots and know you are black country born and bred. In every corner of every town, the spirit of heritage wears a crown. From old factories to modern dreams, the pulse of the land is bursting at the seams. So smile, you're living in the heart of the black country. You are a part. What our ancestors built at the start, it will never be taken apart. Through rain and shine, we hold on tight. With every step, we step into the light. Your cradle's here, your tombstone is your bed. So know your roots and know you are black country born and bred. As the sun sets on this cherished land, feel the strength of those who build with their hands. In the heart of the black country, we stand strong, together united, where we all belong. We all belong, we all belong, we all belong.
Okay, John Harrison. Yeah, that was really good. Thank you for sending it to us. Yeah, Kerry, you're right about the elites in Parliament, especially. Most of them are homosexuals. You've only got to read what Chris Bryant, I think the Labour MP for the Rhondda, him of the famous grubby soiled pants, soliciting for homosexual sex on social media networks. What he says about the homosexual club in Parliament. Been like that since the beginning of Parliament. Harold Macmillan, first Prime Minister I can remember as a boy. Harold Macmillan, notorious homosexual. And then, of course, there was Ted Heath, wasn't there? Another homosexual. Yeah. Ted Heath. David Cameron. What about him and the pig's head? Do you guys know about David Cameron and the Pig's Head? I bet you know, don't you, Joe? I bet you know about David Cameron and the Pig's Head. Yeah. As you say, Kerry, disgusting, degenerate scumbags. Morning, fish cake, Betty. Dolphin Square. Yeah. Dolphin Square. Well, you saw what happened when I tried to use my new body cam that was bought for us, or bought for me by Muttley. Yeah. I better read the manual. I keep picking it up, looking at it and saying, 1, 2, call in all cars. But it's a camera. But how to use it, I thought it'd be intuitive. I just wanted something I could hit the button and record. Nothing fancy. But apparently, I just discovered it's got a torch and an alarm and lots of things on it. That'll be interesting. I better read the manual. Right, where should we go now? Well, not Dolphin Square, that's for sure. Free. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kev K's got his new song, hasn't he? And I'd better show it. And we've got to talk about Kev K 57 sometime also, haven't we?
Sweet lies. Ooh, sweet, sweet lies. Sweet, sweet lies. Tambourine rings and the porch light glows. There she goes. There she goes. She lives next door, she's a real sight. Red dress dancing in the blue moonlight. She tells little lies with a sugar sweet grin. And I know I should run, but I'm falling in. She drinks my beer and my JD too. Then says, honey, I was thinking of you. I ought to be mad, I ought to be wise. But I melt every time she bats those eyes. She's not bad looking, that's for sure. Got my poor heart knocking at her door. I wanna hold her, but I know she's the kind of flame that burns you slow. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. You steal my heart, then you say goodbye. Oh, baby, I'm a fool for your sweet, sweet lies. Sweet lies, sweet lies, so sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies. We sit on the porch as the night draws near. She laughs so loud everybody can hear. The perfume lingers like a melody, and I swear that trouble looks good to me. She's got a sparkle that I can't deny, like a firework caught in a midnight sky. I know the game, I know the score, but I keep coming back for more and more. She's not bad looking, that's for sure. Got my poor heart knocking at her door. I wanna hold her, but I know she's the kind of flame that burns you slow. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. You steal my heart, then you say goodbye. Oh, baby, I'm a fool for your sweet, sweet lies. The drums come rolling, my heart keeps going. She says she loves me, but everybody knows. But happy go. Strings rise high like a radio dream. Horns answer back with a golden gleam. Hand claps it and the tambourines fly while she waves from the window with those sweet, sweet lies. Mama said, son, don't you lose your head. Daddy said, trouble wears lipstick red. Friends all laugh when they see me pass, saying there goes another one falling fast. But when she whispers my name so low, every warning fades like an old rock show. I know tomorrow she'll make me blue, but tonight I'm believing every word is true. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. Sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. You steal my heart, then you say goodbye. Oh, baby, I'm a fool for your sweet, sweet life. She lives next door, and I can't help but adore the way she keeps me wanting more. Her sweet, sweet lies, her moonlit eyes, and the love I can't ignore. Ooh, sweet lies. Ooh, sweet lies. Ooh, sweet lies. There she goes. There she goes. And I know. I'll be back tomorrow night.
Lock and load the next one. Ready? Stop there. Go there. Come there. This morning show, 8 till 9. Supposed to be 9. Sometimes it goes on a bit longer, but it's always going to be at a date. What's the purpose of it? Just to say good morning. I think I like it. It's a chance for me to sort of, I don't know. I've done a video. There's a video out already. So I'm always happy if there's a video out first, and then I can relax for this hour. It's a chance to just get your mind at rest before you start the day. I'll check on that story later, Joe, about that young boy. I was thinking about it. Must be a way of getting money. I've sent money to guys in prison before. Yeah, I won't tell you that it's a prescribed organization now, but I sent money to them. Yeah. Okay, I'll check it. I'll check it, Joe, when I get a chance. I was hoping Kev K would be in here, and I wanted to talk to him. I mean, I miss my little blonde girl from his songs. I like her. She's pretty. Yeah. Talking about pretty, Freedom Dad's got a hot camera girl, hasn't he? Good Lord. Good Lord. Yeah, he's lucky I'm no younger. Otherwise, I'd be out there to Ulster straight away, stealing his camera girl. Yeah. Ulster girls have... Thank you, Patriot. I like the first couple of numbers in your name. I got in trouble with the BNP for those numbers, for the numbers 14, didn't I? They told me to take 14 down off my blog site in the early days. I can't remember what my response was. Oh yeah, fuck off. Why should it be a crime to say that you want a homeland for your children and their children, where they can grow up in peace and safety? It's like when they tried to stamp out that poster, White Lives Matter. Yeah. They don't matter, though. To them, they hate us. The sooner people realize that anyone who isn't white, 99.9% of them hate you, the better. Yeah. They do. Right. Yeah, you probably did, Patriot. You probably did. I tell you, when Kev comes in, though, we got to get this Discord channel up and running. Not that I've probably be in it much, but as Kev said, people can go there then when this live stream shuts in the morning, and you can just leave it up there in the background. And as people like, they can play their favorite music. We had similar back on the old Green Arrow sites, and it was fabulous. It was always someone in there ready to chat or play a couple of tunes or look at a video. Built a good community. Right, what can we do now? I tell you what we're going to do. Somebody left a comment as well. They've been diving back into our earlier videos, and they found one that I'd done for my father. It had only had, I think, 48 views, and he said it deserved more. Let's go have a look at a bit of it, because it'll also tell you a bit about life in the valleys back in the 60s. Let's see if I can get it here. share this. Let's see what that looks like. There it is. How many views has it had now since that? Okay, 49. It's now had 49 views. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at what happened to my father on that day, is there? Yeah. Let's play. Here we go. We've really got to motivate. I promised you 3 videos a day. Damn me and my promises. And it's 23:46, so I've got 14 minutes to get this out if I'm to keep my word. And you know me, I don't like to break my word. So what are we looking at here? Well, you're looking at a map of the Normandy landings on D-Day, June the 6th, 1944. Over on the other side of this screen, you see my father. That was taken when he was 17. He just joined the army. Well, my father landed on Sword Beach. Yeah, so if you have a look at Sword on the screen, follow the line down between Peter and Queen to Lyon-sur-Mer. That's where my father landed. Well, he fought his way inland, and the target was Caen. This was for the battle for Caen. And he was advancing towards Caen, but further south, before the Red German resistance lines at Benneville, well, that was as far as my father got. He took a burst from I think it was a Spandau machine gun that badly wounded him. During that action, one of his comrades was awarded the military medal. Now everybody gets the military cross, but in those days, lower ranks had medals, officers' crosses. So his comrade one was awarded a military medal, and my father was mentioned in dispatches for his actions, and his name was in the London Gazette, mentioned in dispatches. Sadly, I lost the little oak leaf that you could pin on a medal ribbon to show that you'd been awarded, that you'd been mentioned in dispatches. You know, I'm so young, I never asked him about just what it was he had done. And there were so many people I could have asked, but I just didn't think about it at the time. Well, imagine this, guys. This is what my father saw on the morning of June the 6th. Landing barge. Imagine that, guys, running up a lap, running out of one of those through the water up to a beach under fire. The comrades fall into your left and your right. And then when you get there, you've got to fight inland. Oh, brave man. I think they were better men then than they are now, than we are now. Right, so you might wonder where this is going. Well, we'll get there, I promise you. Just stick with me. Later on in life, I'll now tell you about the club and my father's meeting with the Germans. Okay? This is taken in Nanty Workman's Club. They've knocked it down now. Now's the pity. If you have a look at the photograph, at the back, towards the right, there's a guy making a face. That's my late brother. He was one hell of a character and he died very young. But he was quite talented. He could paint, write. He was athletic. Life can be cruel. Now, which one is my father, you ask? Well, can you guess? It's the one laughing the loudest at the front with his arms pointed towards the air. That's my father. One hell of a character. I bet the landlords of every single pub in South Wales met him at one time or another. He really knew how to live life. The guy to his right, not the one in the middle, but the one with the cigarette in his left hand, is my late Uncle Jim. And he was another character. That was my father's younger brother. And he was a character, a bit of a rogue, bit of a ladies' man. But I tell you what, when he died with style. We had a call early in the morning, just before the end. So we rushed to the hospital. Must have been about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. It was just before the end, and we got in. We gathered around, my father, myself, and my Uncle Jim's son. He's not in the photograph. And Uncle Jim, look at the smile, I can picture him now. He opened his eyes and he looked up and he said to my father, he said, "What time is it, Ken?" My father told him, and he said, "Oh, fuck, it must be serious if you're here at this time in the morning." And he didn't say much more and he passed on. He died with style. I laugh when I think about it. Now, have a look at those men in that photograph. I was still in the Navy then. I'd come home on leave, and this was taken in the club on a Sunday morning. Have a look at the way the men are dressed. Ties, suits. Even I would wear a suit down the club on a Sunday morning. I don't know, they seem to be better times. Have a look at the men. They were always like that. Maybe it was because they were out of the house, and we knew that we'd have a couple of pints and then go home to our Sunday dinners, you know. But they are enjoying themselves. They're happy. Don't seem to see people laughing as naturally as that. Of course, after a couple of pints, they'd all start singing. And I used to get a bit embarrassed because I didn't know half the songs that they were singing. But boy, could they sing. And if you sang a good song, the club would give you beer tokens. My father's favourite song that would always get us 6 tokens, 6 pints of beer, was Whispering Grass, and he could sing it beautifully. So we always knew that when we done down the club, we'd get some free beer because Dad would get up and sing. Well, what's that got to do with the Normandy landings? I told you my father paid no animosity towards the Germans. One day, some Germans visited the club. What they were doing up the top of a Welsh valley, I have no idea, but I can remember it now. The guy standing on the far right, his name was Tommy Tibbs. He was the chairman of the club. He introduced the Germans to my father, and my father shook this German's hand, and a very distinguished looking German. And my father shook his hand, and the German said, "Pleased to meet you." And my father said, "I'm pleased to meet you too." He said, "You know," he said, "the last German I met," and German, "Yes," he said, my father said, "I shot him." The club erupted into laughter, and the father and the German got completely slaughtered. It was a great day, and some good songs. Anyhow, now, why? Where is this going? Well, round about that time in the club, I'll get rid of that for now, moved out the way. And we'll move this out of the way. Round about that time, I asked my father, who you must remember was born and bred in Wales, a place called Nantyglo, just up from Blaenau. He had a tattoo on his left arm, and it was of the Union flag. And I said to him, "Dad, I just noticed," because you sometimes really never notice your family. I'd seen that tattoo so many times, but I'd never thought to ask him why a Welshman had a tattoo of a Union Jack on his arm. So I did. I thought, well, I'll ask him, "Dad, why have you got a tattoo of a Union Jack on your arm?" And he said, "Well, it's because what I believe in, Paul." He said, "The Welsh, the Scots, the Northern Irish, and the English," he said, "united," he said, "nobody can beat us. Nobody." He said, "So I'm a unionist and I believe in the union." Well, could I be anything else but a unionist myself? I believe in the union. I fought against the Welsh Assembly. Actually, most of the people didn't want it. We had it. The ballot was rigged. Long story short, I'll give you the details on that another time. So I'm a unionist. I believe in the union. I believe that there is no finer nation in the world than Great Britain. And when people say, oh, a British Pakistani, no such thing. There's a Pakistani who can be a British citizen, but they can never be British. The only people who can be British are the Welsh, Scots, Irish, and English. Okay, we are unique people. We're diverse enough. We don't need any more. So don't let anyone tell you, like Keir Starmer said the other day, that a Pakistani person can be English, or a coloured person can be English or Welsh, or in Wales, as they try to tell us, that a Somalian who lives here is as Welsh as me. That's bullshit, and you know it. But at any rate, that was what my father told me. He believed in the union, and the world should remember that. Now, let's take a look at what we're talking about, shall we? Just get rid of that. There. That's our flag, boys. The Union Jack. Well, actually, it's the Union flag, and it's only called the Union Jack when it's flown on the front masthead of a warship. That's why it's called the Union Jack. It's really named for landlubbers. It's the Union flag, aboard a warship at the front, Union Jack. Now, the world sometimes like to refer to our flag as the butcher's apron. Yeah. Well, maybe not. But if it is a butcher's apron, they should remember this, that the British, they are slow to anger, but when they do, they can be deadly. I mean, our little nation, made up of Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and England, has kicked the butt of most of the countries in the world at one time or another. And they tend to forget that. But I think the time is coming to remind them just how bloody minded the British can be when their back is against the wall. And our back is almost against the wall now, guys. So there you go. So be you Irish, Welsh, Scottish, English. We're all brothers in this fight now. So be like my father, a Welshman, proud to wear that, proud to have that flag tattooed on his arm. Believe in it. I won't betray his memory and hand this country over to them. I'd rather salt every field and burn every building down. Okay, guys, that's enough. Oh, 2 minutes to midnight. I made it. Thank you. You've been listening to Paul Morris, voice of the British resistance. See you on the beach, but not that beach. Okay, see you tomorrow. Good night. And of course, the mic was muted. I think what I'll do in the future is when we start off our morning show, I'll mute the mic, talk for a couple of minutes, realize I've muted the mic, unmute the mic, and then we can get it out of the way for the rest of the show. Yeah. Okay. That was what happened to my father on June the 6th. Those were the men in the club. They seem to have been, I don't know, better men. They were steel workers, miners, stuff like that. Those were great days, happiest days of my life, I suppose, or some of the most happiest days of my life. Yeah. And Kev's here now. And Kev, we've really got to talk about getting this video out for a Discord channel for people to hang around in later. Yeah, we really must. Thank you, League. There are some really good, well, I think good, more videos in a similar vein embedded deep within our channel. You just got to go look for them, I guess. Just got to go look for them. Great. Yeah. thinking about the men in that club. Harry with his hat, gone now. He was a great guy, Harry. Yeah, he really was. They were all great guys, every single one of those men. And boy, could they sing. They really could sing. And they'd sing, well, old hymns, how great thou art. And then they'd go into the songs of the war years and stuff like that. Absolutely brilliant. Sunday morning in the club was something else. People used to come from miles and miles around just to go to Nantiglow Working Men's Club on Sunday morning. They'd have a tote there. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's move on. Enough reminiscing. The night that old nostalgia burnt down. Let's go play some of Kev's stuff. I've got to get some medicine ready for my wife. I'll just play this music in the background. Not there. There. Share this. I'm just going to let the stream run for a bit.
A lion once roared through the sands of time. Now silence falls as Big Ben chimes. But under the ash, beneath the stone, 1,000 hearts still beat as one. How many more of our children must cry for broken vows and polished lies? How many mothers stand in the rain, holding names that echo pain? We cannot bear this divided land where truth slips through the people's hands, where voices shake behind closed doors and justice lamps across the floor. Our hearts burn fire deep inside, told to whisper, told to hide, but embers rise when night is long and grief becomes a marching song. No, our words won't be held. No, our hopes won't be ignored. We will rise from the shadows, and the lion will roar. Through the storm, through the flame, we remember who we are. With our hands on our hearts, we will carry the scar. The bells may fall silent, but the people endure. We will rise back together, and the lion will roar. No more church bells ring over the land, only cold winds over fields we plant. But every stone and every street still knows the sound of marching feet. We're told not to grieve, told we are wrong, told to forget where we belong. But love of home is not a crime, it's written deep in blood and time. So raise the flag, but raise it wide, not built on hate, not built on pride, built on the brave, the lost, the free, on every soul who dares believe. No, our words won't be held. No, our hopes won't be ignored. We will rise from the shadows, and the lion will roar. Through the storm, through the flame, we remember who we are. With our hands on our hearts, we will carry the scar. The bells may fall silent, but the people endure. We will rise back together, and the lion will roar. Not for vengeance, not for change, not for hatred in our veins, but for honor, truth, and light, for the right to stand upright, for the children yet unborn, for the families left to mourn, for the voices at the door, hear the lion roar once more. No, our words won't be held. No, our hearts won't be ignored. From the cliffs to the cities, let the lion roar. Through the storm, through the flame, we remember who we are. With our hands on our hearts, we will carry the scar. Let the bells ring louder, let the old drums pour. We will rise back together, and the lion will roar. The lion once roared through the sands of time, still waking strong when Big Ben chimes. And though the night has bruised the shore, the dawn will hear the lion roar. The lion
Friday night at Betty's Grill, jukebox humming by the windowsill, cherry coke catching the neon shine. Then you walked in and stole my mind. Poodle skirts swaying side to side, moonlight dancing in your eyes. I tried to talk, but I lost my cool. Just another love-struck fool. When you smiled my way, time slowed down like a scratched-up record spinning round. Hold me close, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. You got my heart rocking to and fro, to and fro. Take my hand, let's hit the floor, dance like we ain't danced before. You're the melody stuck in my head, the sweetest words I've ever said. Call me crazy if you want me to. I'm gone, 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 gone for you. Milkshake glasses and a corner booth. Every little laugh feels like the truth. You light up every room you're in, like the drive-in screen when the show begins. Everybody's talking, I don't hear a sound when your pretty eyes are looking around. The whole world disappears from view till it's just me and you. Our hearts keep pounding like a bass drum beat, knocking through the soles of my blue suede feet. Hold me close, don't let go, don't let go. You got my heart rocking to and fro, to and fro. Take my hand, let's hit the floor, dance like we ain't danced before. You're the melody stuck in my head, the sweetest words I've ever said. Call me crazy if you want me to. I'm gone, 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 gone for you. Let the gossips talk all over town. They can't bring this feeling down. Every kiss sets my soul on fire, higher and higher and higher. If this dream should nights. One more chance tonight. Hold me close. Don't let go. You got my heart rocking to and fro. Take my hand. Let's hit the floor. Dance like we ain't danced before. You're the melody stuck in my head. The reason I jump out of bed. Call me crazy if you want me to. I'm gone, 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 gone for you. Neon glow and a midnight sky. Your hand in mine as the hours fly. Jukebox singing our favorite tune. Hope this Friday never ends too soon.
Sha-la-la, baby blue. I've looked on you, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, baby blue. I've looked all over town, but there's no one else like you. I search beneath the streetlights where we used to say goodnight. I asked the stars above me why they took you out.
Unmute. Guys, we've got to go and check on X. We haven't checked the news yet, and then we can come back to this song. Excuse me, Kerry. Right, share this. What's going on? What does this young man have to say? He doesn't look very intelligent to me. I don't know what you think. Looks a bit retarded. Oh, he's a reformist by the look of him. No, I shouldn't insult their members. Rupert Lowe doesn't care about Makerfield. He'd condemn them to years of labour because of his ego. Another one who's fallen for the bullshit. Short-sighted purism. For the first time in my life, we have a real chance to try something different, but he won't even give reform that chance. He thinks he knows best. Well, he does, you complete and utter numbnut. But we listen to him. Yeah, let's have a listen to this man. He needs re-educating. He really does. This is our problem, isn't it? I wonder what his girlfriend's boyfriend thinks. Let's have a listen.
What's different there was that second thought from Makerfield is about Restore Britain. I almost don't want to waste breath on them, but you do see the posters, and I've met two people today that are talking about them. When you're up here with the people walking miles every day, handing out leaflets, really hoping for some change, you realise how destructive and stupid what Rupert Lowe is doing. These people are desperate for change, and they are working hard handing out leaflets. And Rupert Lowe, for whatever petty reason to do with his ego, because he had a little row in Westminster, and he's decided to strip enough votes off Reform UK so they lose. Effectively, he wants to keep Labour in power up here in this beautiful little bit of Manchester. He wants to condemn this area to that. And it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I remember the argument being used again. I mean, Rupert Lowe's argument is that you need an outfit to the right of Reform UK to sort of keep it in check. and stop it drifting to the centre. It's just rubbish. I remember that argument being used against UKIP, that they were just keeping Labour in and they were keeping the Tories out of power. But what was different there was that we'd had Labour and Conservatives since the Second World War. We knew what they were like, and UKIP were genuinely trying to bring in something new. Reform UK are doing the same thing. They're trying to end that 50 years of Labour Conservative duopoly. And Restore and Rupert Lowe, we haven't even seen what Reform UK are like in power. We don't even know what they're going to do, okay? We're not even giving them a chance, but he's so petty and so short-sighted, so purist, that he's gonna try and thwart them before they get in. I spoke to a guy earlier, but I don't think they're going to win. There's this poll out today that says it's 8% in the polls. But I spoke to a guy today and he was like, you know, I like Rupert, he talks a lot of sense, I like Rigel. And I looked him in the eye and I said, vote for the one that can win. And he goes, I know. He says, I can't do the rest of this Labour government. I'm going to vote for Reform. You know, 10% policy here, 10% policy there.
That's the problem, isn't it? Simps like him. Simps like him. Yeah. They're not voting for policies. They're voting against a party. Yeah. I'd have more time for him if he thought he genuinely believed in that party. But I've got a problem with him. And as far as I'm concerned, if they know with us, they're against us. Yeah. If he's not a vote for us, I don't care anything at all about him. I care nothing for him. Disappointing. Yeah. Then again, he doesn't look much of a man. So there you go. I doubt if we'd see him in a protest. Let's go here. See what Real Party is saying. Okay, then let's have a listen to this lady.
And watched Rupert Lowe do the rape gang inquiries. And as somebody who's worked with victims and perpetrators all my life, realised he was the first person to ever give us any credence and any support when it came to supporting those who are most vulnerable. I think as a doctor in philosophy, I work in mental health and with victims. It's very encouraging and inspiring to see someone stand up and be counted for once. And I think for Cornwall, as a local Cornish girl, we have a lot to lose and a lot to gain. And we are very proud of our heritage and our traditional spaces, and we want to keep them.
So tell me something. Why did you jump ship to Restore from the Labour Party? Was it just the rape gangs, or was there anything more than that?
No, of course not. I think in terms of wings, we are beyond wings. I think I would have been called a left-winger prior to this, but because I don't believe that men can be women, because I don't believe that it's not okay to protect yourself from individuals who come to this country with poor cultural understanding of women's rights and beliefs and all the rest of it, it's okay for me to do that. I'm tired of thinking that actually using words is hurty, and I think it's important that we have that strength to have our convictions now and not be worried about that.
You know what we say when people turn around and say we're far right? We say we don't care. We're sick of these terms. We're not. This is, yeah. I mean, it's essentially establishment versus anti-establishment, and we are the latter.
Brilliant. What else? Skin crawling. Farage, the fraudster frag. Oh yeah. Well, we played this last night, didn't we? What a lovely young lady. We got the best girls in the world.
And why are you backing and supporting Restore Britain?
It's the first time I've got into politics, really.
See what Rupert is saying. Oh dear. There's a lot there. Well, you can read this on X. I'll just scroll down and then you can pause and read it in the replay. A lot. Let's have a look at the numbers. 4.9 billion spent on the system each year. 2.7 billion on asylum accommodation, 700 million on cash support, 600 million on unaccompanied asylum-seeking children. Most of them are adults. Nearly 1 billion on casework. Oh, sorry, guys, I haven't got time to read it. I know some of you like to be moving around the house, doing the dishes, cleaning up and that, or working, and to listen to me read it, but just don't have time. Various death threats received for criticising the rampant sexism within Islam. The police have been informed. We will not be intimidated. Brave man, Rupert, brave man. Restore Britain. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to here. Here I am. I'm back. Right. Going to play a tune now then. You know which one I'm going to play at any rate. And then we'll close down and we'll be back at 8 p.m. tonight. I've got a... No. We're not going yet. There's a video clip I want to show you. A clip. Stand by. It's not that one. Off. Oh. We're going over to Paul Joseph Watson. Have a look at this. Hang on, stand by. I don't think Paul would give me a copyright strike for showing this, especially if we link to it. Stand by. This is truly sickening. The person you're going to see is a veteran. He's got metal pins in his foot. He's unable to walk or jump about or run away. And he was sat on a wall. Sat on a wall. Stand by.
Yet. Is the guy resisting? Yeah, but not violently. The cops are explicitly trained to use reasonable force, primarily by incapacitating someone by holding their arms and legs. Was this reasonable force?
I'm not doing it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I wasn't, I'll tell you.
I mean, yeah, kick.
Not all police are bad. Some of them are nice. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of that? That's our police force. It's no good saying some of them are nice, some of them are good. You can never trust a policeman. Never. Yeah. I had friends I served within the Royal Navy. They joined the police. I saw how they changed when they came out. I remained sort of friendly with them, but I did cut off communications. Wouldn't meet up with them for beers and stuff like that. They were always looking for ways to advance themselves. Yeah. If there are decent police out there, and I'm sure there are, we know there are. Our local police, some of them, when I have to speak to them, are quite decent. Used to meet them in the club. Some of them really nice, but others are pure bastards. And the police officers, the decent ones, see people like that. Every single piece of shit in that video there should be arrested and locked away for life. The league is right here. He says it here. All the decent ones should resign immediately. Yeah. Because if we don't win, that's going to be our future for our children and grandchildren. They will beat and pummel us at will without repercussion because they have control of the government and the elite support in what they do. It really will be like George Orwell's 1984, a jackboot stamping down on a face forever. That's what they want. Yeah. I've got to go, guys. I was going to play a song, wasn't I? But those police officers, we can't let that video clip drop, can we? Get a chance, go over to Paul Joseph Watson. You probably subscribe to him. I can put up with his skincare products. Perhaps I should guess him, actually. Seems to work for Paul. Then again, he's considerably younger, isn't he? Yeah. Let's go have this. Where is it? Yeah. Kev K57. Fetch this young lady back. I love her. I really do. Okay, guys, this is going to be the last song of the morning. And then we'll be back at 8 p.m. tonight. Throwing a cone. Yeah. Well, we've got to keep going because there's nothing else we can do.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Underneath the stars above, we're just kids in crazy love. When I see your smiling face, my whole world just falls in place. Every little touch you show sets my teenage heart aglow. I dream of you each night. Everything feels so right when you whisper low. Baby, don't you know, in your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, dancing in the pale moonlight. You're the girl that I adore. Oh, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's talking for. Neon lights in the rain at night seem to call out your name. Teeny bop discs on the jukebox spinning, the whole place feels the same. Echoes of the sweet slow song drift along the avenue. Every record crackles soft, but
56.
all I hear is you. When you
Too
take my
many.
hand, baby, I understand. This is more than a summer flame. We'll never be the same. In your arms so tight,
No.
it feels so
All
right.
mine.
We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, rocking through the night. You're the girl that I adore. Whoa, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's cheering for. Celebrate our names on the bleachers after the game. Pinky swear we'll never part. You got my jacket and my heart. Even when the summer's gone, we'll keep dancing to our song. Young
Okay. Okay.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Teenage love like never before. Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Sha-la-la, we'll always know. Neon hearts in the rain will glow.
Okay, I will. Okay, guys. Love this song as well, but no time to play it. Okay, guys, you've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. Stay strong, stay safe, aim high, vote low. For Lee, stay low, move fast. Restore Britain. See you on the next one, guys. 8 p.m. tonight. Take care. Thanks for listening.